Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I've got my handy dandy little microphone. It's a new thing, new toy today. It changes. I hope it lasts. 10 destinations to come to when you're coming to the Philippines. I did one of these before. This is the recent one as of December this week. There because a lot of people are traveling during the holiday time. These are the destinations that's shown right now that people are actually coming to. First one on the list, you believe it or not, is I already knew this, is Boracay. Boracay is one of the best destinations. It's got white, sandy beaches. Reminds me a lot of St. Petersburg, honestly. Clearwater and St. Pete. It reminds me a lot. There's Boracay Island. Actually, they call it the beach capital of the world. They got 12 beaches on that particular island. Puka Shell Beach is on the tip of the island. It's a great place to go visit. And Caban Beach is a quiet nearby where caves are still there, and you can actually go. My friend Tom Shipman went there, and he was there. That's where he went. There also Diniwin Beach, a tiny beach at the north end, and of course it's a white beach, beautiful beach. Number 2 on the list is Bohol. Bohol is a great place to visit because it's in central Visayas. It's got natural beauty. It has one of the most natural chocolate hills. It's a natural wonder of the world. It's in Carmen. There's a lot of geological formations around there too. Now the tarsier primate, a little monkey with big eyes, is known for its large, engaging eyes. It's there on the island, and it's actually a nocturnal, and it comes out at night. But it's really a great draw for a lot of tourists who want to go see the little monkey. Guess what number 3 is? You're not going to believe this. I knew this won't be on the list. Number 3 is Cebu. The island of Cebu in central Visayas, it's got one of the best diving and snorkeling in the Philippines. If you are an underwater enthusiast, this is a great place to come to. Cebu is one of the best options in excursions for people that want to dive and scuba dive and things like that. It's got some of the most spectacular scenery, and it's got a national park also, and hike. A lot of hiking there. There's always a lot to do there in Cebu. Ruth and I, we went down the island south of Cebu, and you can actually swim with the sharks, the big whales also. There's great swimming down there, down south of Oslo, and great area. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so I'm just going to say Bananu, Banaue. So it's rice terraces. Great, spectacular place. The most striking thing about it, it's on the side of the mountains with emerald green terraces. Great agriculture wonder in the area. And a lot of those terraces have been hand carved 2,000 years ago. So they've been around a while. For cheaper taste of the region, it has a lot of ethnic village, and you can mingle with all the people there. And they have sunrise is the best time to see all the terraces and all the beauty because there's a lot of fog there, and when the fog disappears, there's some beautiful, beautiful views. Another great place to go is Vigan, Vigan. It's a historical city. It's in northern Philippines. It's a charming town. It's in Luzon. Its culture is known to Chinese and Spanish influence. It actually has some great architecture there. Horse-drawn. They still have some horse-drawn carriages they run around the town with, but really the colonial architecture is superb there. The Spanish, actually, you can actually tell where the Spanish is actually, some of the buildings are still standing. They even have a bell tower that still stands to this day. And it's a lot of great place to go. Now, number 6 on the list, don't laugh at me and don't get upset at me for this one is, you're not going to believe this, is Manila. Manila is number 6 on the list. Now, Manila's been around for a long time. Got a great architecture. The streets of Manila, bustling, nonstop activity. Jeepneys are a local traffic site that people love to see. It's always packed and busy there, but if you go to Rizal Park, it's a great place. Ruth and I have been there, and it's built in the 16th century. Rizal Park's been around a long time. Local fruits right around Rizal Park, and the St. Augustine Church is there, and you'll see 7,000 people there to show up on Fridays for worship. During this time, it's more than several thousand. In fact, it is really, really packed with a lot of people. Now, one of the great places we've been to, number 7 on the list, is Davao City. Davo's been around for a long time also. It's it's got a great metropolitan area. Davao has a lot of great benefits about it. It's in Mindinao, and as you know, Bukidnon, Mindinao is a really big area, but Bukidnon itself runs from Davao City, all the way over to CDO, and that's 225 miles east to west, and then north and south. I don't know really the true dimensions of that, but it's large. Ruth and I also went to the Eden National Park. We actually went to the Philippine Eagle Center, and we went to the Bay Walk also. We also went to Mount Apo, and of course all the malls, Abriza and all the malls. We've been to all those places. We went to Davao Museum of History also. A good friend of mine, an American, and his family owns a museum there, and we went there and visited it. And it's actually got a lot of great areas. Went to People's Park, a great place also to visit and mingle. It has some of the best food in the Philippines. If you can't find it in Davao, it's not going to be available. I have to tell you, we searched and searched and searched in Cebu for good food. And we ate, you're there a month, so 6 weeks. We ate multiple places, of course, a different meal every day, some fast food in there too. But we found that really just didn't have that snap that we wanted. We were kind of looking for the Western culture. She was looking for Western also because Dubai, Saudi, Hong Kong, so she's familiar with good food. And we really had a hard time finding really snappy, good meals that didn't cost us $100. Went to Outback, and it was $50 a plate, and decided not to eat. We got up and left because I can get Outback in the States. Next one on the list is Saga, Sagada. It's one of the most unique experiences. They actually put the coffins of the people that pass on the side of the mountains, and they hang them. So hanging coffins. It's known for outdoors enthusiasts. You have to take a tour guide to get there, though. It's rugged. It's rugged terrain. It's got a very. It's hard to visit there, but a great place to see exactly. You see a lot of tribal areas there. Hanging coffins is they hide it deep in the mountains, and the local guide can take you there very easy. And a great place to go. Number 9 on the list is Coron Island. Coron Island is a beautiful place to go, one of the top diving destinations besides Cebu. It's tropical paradise, electric water, blue and green waters will just mesmerize you. The mountainous island sits on the tip of Palawan, of course, and Palawan is well known for a lot of great places to visit, a lot of destinations, a lot of diving there. There's actually a lot of treasures still hidden in the waters there, where actually the pirates and a lot of people have crashed their ships in the coral reefs. Shallow water at 3 meters down to 42 meters. Wrecks require more than one dive to explore. They're so huge. So you can easily spend a week diving in the area and not see everything. So there's a lake called Barracuda Lake, and it's a former volcano, but it's got a lot of great different type fish and a lot of things that you wouldn't normally see. So that should be on your list. Number 10 on the list, and I always like this one, is Baguio. We're going to get there one day. Baguio is a city tucked away in the mountains of Luzon. It's a city. It's 20 to 30 degrees temperature-wise different than here where I'm at. It's called the City of Pines because it has a lot of pine forests and cooler temperatures that surround it. You can explore many hiking and biking trails on around, and you can also play golf there. They let you enjoy some of the food and fauna. A lot of great foods come out of Baguio. They grow a lot of strawberries and apples there. They do grow some oranges there, especially, and grow some of the best coffee if you can find the coffee here. They were shipping that particular coffee here, but they stopped doing it. And you can find local coffee here, but doesn't have that taste. A little bit more bitter because they didn't have the cold temperatures to actually make it peak for the taste. Puerto Princesa, last one on my list. It was a Palawan, of course. It's rock islands, caves, natural parks. It's hidden in the paradise of the Philippines. This coastal city is where you should base yourself if you want to go diving. It's got a subterranean river national park, and it's got some impressive limestone caves. They actually can take you down around. A friend of mine did some diving there and spent about a week there. He said it was one of the best times he ever had in his life. It was on his list of top five in the world. Number one was Silver Springs in Ocala National Forest in Florida, and this was in number 4 on his list. He said it was just incredible. Some things that people really don't realize, there's great destinations all over the world, not just here in the Philippines, but throughout the world. Indonesia, Bali has some great destinations. But this list is, when you're coming to the Philippines, maybe you could put one of these on your list. Maybe you could vacation there, or maybe you can actually have your honeymoon at one of these destinations. They're great places, safe and secure. You don't have to worry about anything. And all of them, except for the one with the coffins on the side of the mountain, are very safe to get to. And you can actually fly in, and you can take a bus, a taxi, a tricycle, and either to get there, and then maybe another bus and a tricycle get exactly. But it's not too bad. A Palawan, sometimes I hear, can be quite complicated depending on the bus and the boats going out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always staying on our channel. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys next time on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures.